Vivek Vaidya is automotive and transportation director at research firm Frost Sullivan. Vivek, great to see you. Tell me what you're making of this noise coming out of these Korean car makers right now. I mean, 2011 was an exceptional year. Of course, many of it due to tragic events taking place. It's one which really they can possibly never hope to emulate.
Yeah, that in a way is right, but there are a few things that Koreans have got in place and they have done it right. First and foremost, all their products which are coming out are better styled. They're competing in the looks with the European cars, which was their styling, which was their main forte. Secondly, they have improved their quality in a big way. You know, now if you see some of the quality rankings, Korean cars are right up there, and they have also fixed the problem that they faced with the resale value by giving longer warranties. So yeah, they may probably struggle a little bit against resurging Japanese, but they are not the companies which you can right away wish away. They would be there and they would compete very strongly head to head with Japanese.
So really, it's about brand building here. Are they successfully doing that? Because that's key. It's key for customer loyalty. That's what the Japanese were able to do in the 1980s and through to very recently, that people would repeat buy the same mark. Is that something that you see happening when it comes to the likes of Hyundai and Kia?
Yeah, brand building is one of the cornerstone of their strategy. When in 1980s Japanese came up with this whole notion of quality, but now quality is given. More or less all the cars produced globally have similar amount of quality. So now Koreans are coming up with quality plus styling, and that's their value proposition. That's their winning combination, and which they are likely to continue, because once you buy a car and if the customer is happy, that's when he is likely to continue with the car, which is the great thing to do. And brand building comes up with a whole lot of other things like quality, like resale price, which also is being fixed. So there is a big focus on brand building.
Vivek, brand building aside, what about price? They can compete on price. That's key here, isn't it? Especially in times of austerity, given the relative weakness of the Korean won and the relative strength, of course, you could say more than that, of the yen.
Yeah, that's right. In fact, whenever there is a global uncertainty, Japanese yen tends to rise and won tends to fall, which is a very favorable currency position for Koreans, which helps them to boost their profits. But what also they have done is Hyundai has kind of achieved vertical integration right from the steel mills to parts to even inward logistics, which helps them to keep their costs down and helps them to improve their cash flows as well. So, which is a very strong financial indicator for Korean car makers.
Well, indeed. But also, one of the other things the Japanese car makers have been able to do to mitigate the cost of producing cars at home is to make them abroad. So that, in some ways, does help them. Do you see a comeback coming for the likes of Honda, as the CEO has been saying today, rebounding, they're saying, to levels that they saw before the pre-Lehman crisis?
Yeah, actually, if you talk about Japanese cars, they were battered by nature. There was nothing wrong with their product or production or anything. They were just, water seemed to follow them everywhere. So they would definitely research. They would definitely come back. And what happens in automotive businesses, it's not just linked to the numbers. If you manage your inventory well, if you manage your ordering system very well, you can still make profit at a lower volume. So I think more than the number of units of sale, all the automotive companies are chasing profitability, and that's what it's very evident from every company's strategy.
Vivek, thank you. Great to see you as ever. Vivek Vaidya there joining us. He's from Frost & Sullivan.